Hello, goobers. How are we doing? Let me move to the right spot. This is the right spot. I just came with my tea with milk today. We have tea with milk vibes. Let me say hello to everybody who wrote something. I didn't say it before, but I have to. It's always like heartwarming to see that you guys are chatting before my streams. Really, genuinely. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. It may be nothing to you, but to me it's kind of, I don't know. Let me just tune down the soundtrack a little bit. For me, it's kind of, you know, very nice to see. Hello, another. Hello, Benyu. Hello, the person, and hello all to all the lurkers and my bots. So yeah, absolutely. And today we're continuing with my humble Genshin Impact design, character design tier list. This is what we've done so far. Quite a lot of bangers. I did not expect this many bangers, genuinely, so that's pretty nice. Then we have noise ones that are nice, but they're not exactly, like, they're missing something. Then it's okay, which means there is too little, or there are elements that I don't personally like. Meh is basically, I don't pay much mind to it, and why is basically, what are you doing, Hoyo? Meh is like, sometimes like, I don't like this, it's too boring, or something like that, right? Just making conversations about weather. Let's go. You can make any conversations. And we have, well, quite a few characters still to rate. So let's see who we have next. Well, we already see, that's kind of a stupid thing to say. We have Kandaki, Candice. I don't know. I do remember when she came out, people were like, oh, it's not Candice, it's Kandaki. This is like Arabic name or whatever. And I gotta say, I quite liked her design. I feel like out of like Egyptian vibes, she was the most Egyptian, but in a way that I actually like it. Like, it's not, well, duh, it's Egyptian, well, duh, Anubis. I interrupted your conversation. Well, I can shut up and let you continue if you want. Deep down, you actually love Genshin. I wouldn't use the word love, okay? Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, okay? We're not doing that, no. Cleopatra, basically. I wouldn't say she's like Cleopatra. If I think Cleopatra, I think a little bit different. Definitely not the moon, which is, well, it's kind of insane how it holds up, but it does somehow. Oh my gosh, she has no brain. But it kind of holds up. There may feel like there's a little bit of too many unnecessary flopping around elements. Like this sleeve, I feel like this sleeve is so Asian to the point that I don't know why they had to just put it there as well. I like this cape because it's kind of like half bird. Like in here, you have a bird, like Horus or whatever. Horus inspired, of course. And I like how, like, this side here is a little bit different. I like the moon element in here. The bottom, I think the bottom is a weaker part. Don't get me wrong, the sash is good, but the pants are kind of typical Genshin thing. But she has very nice shoes. Very nice shoes with those, toe fingers, Jesus, toe. What I was meant to say was toe rings. It's pretty nice. But then again, it's nothing exactly unique. I think what always, like, what I personally, I feel like what captured my attention was her heterochromia. Oh, look, an ad. Another, once again, working hard for my money. I forgot about popcorn, but I make beans with breadcrumbs. Oh, I was like, what beans with breadcrumbs? You mean like string beans? scrambled eggs with chanterelles and tomatoes. You most definitely googled chanterelles. I will not believe that you knew this word deeper. I'm pretty sure you did not know this word before. Inspired, yeah, absolutely inspired. I feel space from her. I think it's because of the color palette. But also it works because Egyptians were very deeply involved within astronomy. Therefore, it makes sense. One of the aliens that built the pyramids, of course. Of course, yeah. So, where should we put her? Kandaki, Candace. I think it's... I like it better than Sinus, but there is a little bit of a mess over there. I feel like too many things are floating around in here. Like, you know, the hair goes down, the cape in here, this sleeve in here. I think I'm just a hater of this sleeve and those ties, pants, whatever, shorts. My English is at low level. Translator is my best friend. And it's good because you learn this way. The shoes are good though. So yeah. Also, she's a hydro. I forgot about that. Noise for me, but that's because of Gyaru skin. Oh yeah, definitely one of the a little bit tanned characters, if you did not know. There was a whole issue with Genshin. Like, people hated that you have Egyptian inspired, like Arabic inspired characters and they're all white as paper. And Kandaki was the first one that got a little bit of melatonin. People were still not happy with the amount, but, well, this is the darkest you could get in Genshin, I think. So, it's okay. It's okay. I think it... I could understand if someone said it's noise, but personally, for me, it's okay. Next one we have, oh, the dancer. I forgot what her name was, though. So let me find her first. There we go. Niru. I think, okay. When Nilu came out, I was like, well, she looks nice at all. I really like her. I really like her. But I think what I've learned from Nilu is that I just really like red hair and blue clothes kind of setup. Fucking hell, an idiot outside on their motorcycle so loud. I thought when I started reading this message, I was like, am I too loud? Is it about me? But yeah, Gyaru too kawaii. Okay, we still don't know how those horns are holding up technically, but taking out the technicalities, I really like that she has this kind of veil in a way. The top is very nice, the bottom is very nice. I really like it. I think that's may have been one of my favorite designs from Sumeru. I may be wrong because I do not understand. Like, I I understand quite a lot of things, but I do not remember. I almost couldn't hear you because of them. Am I too quiet? I can tune myself up, but I think I'm loud enough. Am I not? Dope goat? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Something about her is very pleasant, you know? And also she had a very nice dance. You have to, if you didn't see, I mean, you don't have to see it, but you have to admit if you saw that she danced pretty well. So, I think I'm going to put her in, is it banger? Yeah, I would say banger. I would say banger because I feel like it. Not much to say in here. Oh, I just like how they did not try too hard to not make it. Actually, it's pretty symmetric. Once again, I already mentioned that previously, that Genshin Impact designs, they don't like to be symmetrical, but in here they went full symmetrical. I just didn't realize that before. But you know what? I think in this case it just works. And maybe it's because they had to make her dance it. It was much easier to make her dance with all symmetrical things. But I don't mind it in the slightest. I can turn myself up and the music too. So when something will call police, I will still hear you. Okay. Okay. That's very specific thing to say. I can tune myself up a little bit and the music is fine. But the explanation video was quite concerning, so I'm not that confident into doing that, so I hope you're not trolling me right now. We can hear the neighbor too? No, no. There are no neighbors today, hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully no neighbors. Okay, that was Niru. Oh, and now we have the Archon. Small child, where is she? Where are thou, little girl? Oh, name was Nahida. And she's... Why is something on the floor? Okay, she's almost bare feet. I personally... Well, you know, I'm not out... I like cute small characters. They're adorable. I'm not really the one to have motherly instincts. But when it comes to, like, cute... anime characters, I'm like, oh, okay, that's adorable. And I think Nahida captures this innocence pretty well, but at the same time, I feel like this design is not really that, like, there's not much about it, right? There's this crown-like thing, I will call it crown-like thing. A leaf. The leaf definitely, her hair and the leaf in here definitely adds up to everything, but the rest of the outfit is just quite simple for Genshin Impact dress. This cape and just, well, not really shoes. I don't know if I could call them shoes, but something of like socks, but I don't know. Is there a word for something like that? I'm not sure. She's a monkey. Get her a swing. Oh yeah, she did swing around quite a lot. Levitating, yeah. She's pretty. I think it's a pretty design, but but at the same time, it's not really that well developed, so I'm putting her in Soke. Because I feel like she could have been so much more. Especially when, like, the base is really great. I love her hairstyle. I love the leaf in here. I love the braid in here. But other than that, the rest is kind of... I mean, the way that she's kind of a fairy-like, I think it fits. That's, well, her grippers are a little bit out, but at the same time, you know, she looks like sprinting... sprinting shoes, Fantasy Edition. For a moment, I thought you wrote, actually... she looks like spring onion or something like that. And she kind of does look like a spring onion if you think about it. You know what character needs to be here? The kid that has the attachment with the birds and the bridge he basically got abandoned on. Oh, what? Timmy was his name, wasn't it? The annoying kid that gave the most annoying quest with the pigeons. That too, yeah. Leek. Yeah, basically like Senku from Dr. Stone, right? And next we have... Oh, another one. Like, at this point, I start to forget the names. Layla. When Layla came out, Layla is like astrological kind of character, from what I remember. I kind of liked her design. I don't know, maybe the splash art was just so beautiful. But when you look at her design, like, without the splash art, I like the... how to even call it? A hood? Hood hat? I like it. I like that it's like, it has like a jingly thing. And it's like in between a witch hat or something like that. It's nice, but the rest of the clothes, I don't really like how she has those white ties. I don't know. I feel like if she had something closer to what Mona has with her galaxy-like ties, it would have worked so much better. Like, imagine her having starry ties or something like that. You like her so much? I think the aesthetic of her is amazing, but the design itself, the outfit itself, I don't like how this thing is swirling around in here. It's weird. Then this random brown out of nowhere that doesn't repeat itself. anywhere else. We are just going to add this random brown in here because why the heck not? And I think I would prefer if she was like, if her entire head was covered in this hood-like thing instead of being like, oh, and then it goes back here. It looks awkward. Cold pizza time? What? Well, I mean, pizza is pizza, right? Whether cold or not, it's still pizza. Why can I not get any closer? Thank you. So, won't it be easier for you and us if you move browsers in OBS a little to the left so it will be centered for you? Sometimes you show something and it is behind a tier list. Oh, schmucks. Sorry, guys. Wait, browser a little bit to the left. Is this thing? I can make it smaller. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't notice. I tried my best to not do that, but is it okay? You'll see it good enough? I think you should see it well enough, right? Right? Right, okay, so... Now that I look at her, it's meh. Oh, smaller works too. Is better? Okay. Thank you for the feedback. It helps me, you know? And always call me out if I'm going to move it like more to the left. I try not to do that. I try to focus on the left side in general, but sometimes it's hard. So yeah, for me, she's unfortunately... This is strange because I remember when she was coming out, I was like, oh, she's so beautiful and all. But when you take a closer look, you look at her through time. Even though the aesthetic itself, I still think it's amazing and wonderful. And, you know, I love myself tired, sleepy characters. I do love them. But when you look at the design without any personality, without an aesthetic to them, you suddenly realize how it's not as good as I remembered. And next one we have Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. I did not do, okay? He just disappeared on his own. Well, actually it's Wanderer that you can name on your own from what I remember. She looks like MC from Irina the Vampire Cosmonaut. What the heck is Irina the Vampire Cosmonaut? So we have a Scaramouche. You gotta admit, his hat is very iconic. His entire character is, for better or worse, quite iconic. And honestly, I feel like he was created to, in a way, replace Xiao. I know Scaramouche appeared way before Xiao, technically. I think he appeared like in one of the first quests. I do remember people shipping him with Mona back in the days. But yeah. So technically Scaramouche has been, or Wanderer, sorry. Wanderer has been made by Raiden Shogun. That's why he's not Sumerian, but more of an Inazuma style. So you can see the shoes. The shoes remind me of Orochimaru. He has the shoes, like the boy shorts. Something I really like, which is very tight black top that shows off armpits. If only he didn't have this white part of the clothing and blue turquoise part of the clothing, which I don't mind, okay? I'm not an armpit girl, but I just love this tight turtleneck kind of top. I love those. Anime from 2021. Oh, okay. Too new for me to know, because the title doesn't really sound that great. I love her when she comes out, but I loved her when she came out when she's not that unique like these times. Walk on the head, yeah. So there are elements that I like about Wanderer,
but there are also elements that I don't like, which is this part. The emblem itself is fine, but this cape, why does everyone need to have like half of the cape? I wish he had maybe more unique kind of sleeve in here, like this sleeve short and showing off this part of the hand, while this one would be long. I don't know, I feel like it's just... Also, I'm not the biggest fan of still keeping purple within him. I know he technically, at the beginning, I guess he was kind of electro, but turned into... And then there goes the sirens, my apologies. One day, I will mute my room and you won't hear anything other than me and the music from the game or something. Anyways, I know that he was partially electro, and I guess maybe that's also like part of the element to keep that in mind, that hey, his past is not exactly erased. But I just don't really like putting purple together with so many shades of blue. It's strange to me to do that. So I feel like I'm quite indifferent about this design. Therefore, I think I'm going to put him in meh. Did I have Scaramouche? I think sorry, Wanderer? I think I had Wanderer. Wait, did everyone get Wanderer actually? I don't remember. Genshin Impact ad? No way. No way there's an Genshin Impact ad. Bottom of the design, don't play with the rest. Yeah, that's what I feel like. It's just... I don't know. It feels strange. Oh. I don't know what this outfit is. I guess, Spirited Away? Collaboration? Oh, and that's his... I like this one better. This one had so much more aura. The hat was much better. Look at that, the cape. Well, maybe I would take away this part, but... not the cape, but like this kind of... I don't even know how to call it. This part of the hat. Oh, man, so much aura. These, I would be willing to put it, maybe not in the goated, but in noise. This one is so much more fun. But alas, we got Wanderer. Not Scaramouche. He's not doing Fandango. Okay, that was Wanderer. Moving on to, oh, the nerdy girl. The nerdy girl. I think you were able to get her for free, actually. Faruzan. And Faruzan was a scholar with a lot of patterns, as you can see. We have, of course, those diamond-shaped patterns, flower-like round flower patterns, and then we have arrows for some reason, X's, loops in here, everything, absolutely, more X's, absolutely everything, more X's, triangles, because we have two and more triangles in the eyes, and then we have glass-like, you could call it like glass-like, right? Glass-like pattern, colored glass-like pattern, and then simple shoes. The shoes are cute. I don't like her front side of the dress so much. You mean this part when it's just going down? I don't like her dress in the slightest. As I said, too many patterns, too many different patterns. I really like her hair. You know, Hatsune Miku hairstyle, kind of. Well, not exactly. Well, not actually. No, scratch that. It's not Hatsune Miku. It's Cinnamoroll hairstyle. Kudere. I don't think she wasn't even Kudere. She was like a nerd. And no, she wasn't old. I don't remember. So it's like, why? Too many patterns. Why would you do that? I do remember she was pretty useful, but I didn't really like playing her that much. I did play her a little bit because I tried to play a lot of characters. Oh, the next one, the favorite guy of so many ladies is... Where the heck is he? Al-Haytham. He's the type of the character that I hate so much. I'm going to drift away a little bit from his design and go straight to his personality. His personality is like not exactly full of himself, but he's such a snobbish character who's like the smartest, always right and everything. And the worst part is like the story will not change that, right? Like the story will let him be the best, the smartest, always the one that's right. Always flawless, you know, and this is, I like when we have those kind of characters and they are being humbled down in the story. Alhaitham was not. Color palette is amazing though. I have to say, this forest green with gold. Sorry, what's happening? Sometimes this app is going crazy. I mean, this website's going crazy. I love it, but I hate how they didn't care about the pants. I mean, look at it. It looks awful. The shoes, this part of the shoes feels so overly done. Oh my god, does he have... He has venting in his shoes. Look, he has vents. He has vents, heart-shaped vents. That's crazy. Looks like a guy who dies first in first 15 minutes of the anime. Yeah, I love the colors, but I feel like they didn't even try. I did get the guy though, which was funny because I didn't like him and I was like, haha, for jokes. I think he might have been the last one that no, one of the last ones that I pulled for. I was like, oh, I'm not going to play anymore probably, so I'm going to like randomly spend my prime gems. And I got him and I was like, are you for real? Back is cool though. Do you like the back? Let me take a look. Oh yeah, when you look at the back itself, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah, I agree. The shapes are, even though they're uneven, they kind of like work well together. And you see, when the pants are simple, well, maybe I would go for different color, but it kind of works. But out front, it just feels so empty in here and so awkward. So they didn't think it through exactly. If they made more of the cape in here, on this side, maybe it would have looked different and reshaped it a little bit so it doesn't stick so close to him and so stiffly. It could have worked a little bit better. But other than that, I'm afraid I have to put you in meh. It's not exactly a Y for me, no. Odds day to day? I once again didn't really check. I didn't really check. Wait, let me check actually. Oh, by the way, did you like my video? I know it wasn't like directed to you guys, but a little bit of a break. Yeah, it's automatic. Automatic mode. I hope you enjoyed that because like I wish I could have done it in like a better quality with fully drawn things, but I didn't have enough time, so I had to stick to doodles. I stylized the doodles this time a little bit to make it more unique, but you know. I like the humor so much there. Ah, thank you. Most of the auditions that I ever went for, I did like that. And sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. I think it depends on where you're sending it. In here, I felt like no matter how much I would like to show my singing better, I don't think, like, in comparison to so many other VTubers, I feel like I would never, like, be on the level of some of the singers, right? So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to feature something that I'm the best at, which is stupid comedy. And I thought, okay, I'm going to push this forward with hopes that maybe even if they won't take me, at least when they watch it they will laugh. I really hope that Doki Bear and Amalie will have a chuckle, you know. I hope so. I hope so. And you know, even if it's not going to work out, I just hope that I will entertain. It was cute, thank you. The best video on the channel? Really? I want to improve my dude link to be like the one that I did for this video. So you know, darker background instead of white. Doodle is just like it was, but I also, you know, unevenly color it white. I think this way it feels, I don't know if you feel the same way, but for me it feels like it's more stylized and less messy. Or at least I hoped so when I was doing that. I really hope so. Okay, oh wait, there's another outfit for... What is this? What? I didn't think he could... Oh no, this is awful. No, 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 absolutely not. No, I don't like it. Help. Help, I don't... Who thought this green with this red? I mean, it's not exactly like contradicting itself. It's just together with this black with those weird patterns. It's just, I don't know. Doesn't it look like it? If you watched Harry Potter, to be more specific, part 4, Goblet of Fire, you know there is like this winter dance or something like that event. He looks like he was dressed in something that he really did not want, just like Ron Weasley was. It immediately brought my mind to that moment. I don't like it. I don't think the outfit itself is that bad. It's just like when you put him into it, it just looks like he wasn't, like he was forced to be dressed in that. Big no-no. In the end, I would still prefer this one. I don't know what about you guys, but that was terrible. Who do we have next? Oh, the child. Why are the characters not loading? Hello? Let me refresh the website, guys. Oh no. The website is not loading. That's concerning. Which is strange, because upper is fading away with those colors. That could be more aggressive there too. If you say A, say B too. You guys are getting better at judging as well. We're getting better. Why is the website not working? Hello? Let me check on different browser. Is it going to load? Oh! It's funny that it started to load better when I put it. I know it's a coincidence, but it was funny that when I put it in a different website, it started working properly. A browser, not website. Sorry. Choto, where are thou, girl? Little girl, where are you? I hate when they mix up the characters and I cannot find them. Here. She's loaded? Oh, she was loaded. Well, I mean, I don't know, she has a lot of money. Yao Yao. I feel like Puri Yao Yao was like so late in game. Everyone thought she's going to be the first Dendro character, but she was not. So, F for her. Always loved her. Is the music not too loud? Is it okay? I always liked her little bunny. I loved her little basket. The hairstyle amazing, but in the end, the outfit is absolutely simplistic. Yaoi. Being Chilin. Yao Yao. So, Yao Yao, Mao Mao, both are apothecaries. I don't think it was a coincidence, don't you think? Yaoi, another woke up. I think he likes Yaoi. Yeah. I wish they could have done more with the belts. I feel like this has been a little bit of a wasted potential. Like they were like, okay, I like the basket, once again. I like the elements, but the base is boring. The color palette is not bad either. But it's okay. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay, but nothing more. Oh. Oh wait, she has different outfit? I didn't know. Oh. Oh, and she has like flower. Oh, nah. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in Genshin Impact. You look. Look at him. That's true being chilling. That's true being chilling. Holy. Yeah, I like it more. I like it more. I feel like the color palette fits her less, but the entire outfit is much better. I like it much more. Especially the body with turnips. This is the best. This is simply the best. This is simply the best. Yeah, this outfit much better. I wish it stayed within... I mean, I knew it couldn't because it would be too similar to the base outfit and it's supposed to be a skin. But I wish this was like a default outfit with the colors from the previous one. And then I think we would have a banger. Yeah. The flowers work even better than the bells. Okay, I was supposed to move to the next one, which is Dihya? Dihya? Good move music, 10% lower. Okay, I cannot really do percentages in here, but we will work on that. Wait, a little bit more. There we go. Dihya, my. There's one thing that ruined Dihya for me. And it's double ears. I mean, I know technically those are not ears. I think those are just her hair. But when I saw her for the first time, I thought, oh, Catwoman, hot, hot, hot. But then they made me realize she has ears, normal human ears. And I was like, oh, well. But she's still like this brutish kind of wild cat of a design that I quite like. I mean, the color palette is great. The flame orange and red going across with the dark gray and black. And look at the tie squeeze. Look at it. Beautiful. Simply the best. I think in here it's just like our concept is wild. Wild woman. Wild woman. And they did their homework right. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of this part. I feel like it's too tough. Like if they simplified it, like don't get me wrong, the nails are wonderful. They're amazing. But this thing on top isn't so unnecessary. I think those elements are unnecessary and they just make her hand look a little bit too blocky. Because in here, when she only has that, it's fine, right? But in here, it's just like a bunch of bricks. I don't like it. And the patterns there are too many patterns. This one they could just get rid of and keep the kind of flame-like gradient. That would be fine, especially when you have this blocky thing on the shoulder. And it's like, that's more than enough. You don't need anything more. I love this idea with ears made from hair. I mean, at least I hope it's like that, because if it was supposed to be ears, then that sucks. But if it's hair, then that's a good concept. Not convinced about the wings in the bag? Oh, those ones. I think they did them because I also believe that it's a little bit of an overkill, but I think they did it so when she's fighting and she's moving, it feels like there are like flames behind her. Or at least that's how I would interpret it. So it's not the worst. I think she would feel more wild if she didn't have those, for sure. But I would put her in noise. I like it. I like the design. Okay, moving on to who's the next one? Oh, Al-Haytham's boyfriend. Unofficial, of course, because none of the ships can be official, because then some girls will go insane, and guys probably as well. So we have Kaveh, and he's the most whatever guy that you could get. I mean, look at him. The feather in the hair, pretty nice. The hair itself, not so bad. I really like how like there are like hairpins randomly. It adds to the personality, right? now the earrings pretty good, works well with the neck element that I don't know if you can call it necklace. Then the cape starts, it's good, but then things are getting worse because we have patterns, then we have this weird crossing of a sash going from here to there. I think I just don't like that. I don't like this element. And then we go back and there are random colors out there. I feel like there are too many colors in here. Once again, another cape. The cape itself is not too bad, but I don't really like this red. It came out of nowhere. And the only place where it's repeated is here. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this part of scarf that doesn't really... It's like, it's just randomly out there because it's not really connected to anything in the back. Because if it was in front of here, there would be the same thing or similar thing, right? Yeah, the hands are simple. I like the hands a lot. But then there's just this bunch of randomness once again by this. And if it was not enough that we have floating this floating cape, we also have a floating... bird-like tail. I don't know what for. And then the pants are, and the shoes are, well, they're something. Took the bad but blonde hair. Wow, you offended poor Kabe so much. Face looks kind of like male MC, female MC together. That's very true. That's very true. So yeah, he's like, for me, it's like, why? I don't like how messy his design is, because you look everywhere, like all different kinds of patterns, and it's distracting you from the entire picture. He has a different outfit? Oh, maybe this color? No. Oh my god. I think it was supposed to be fitting with Al-Haytham, but oh god, oh no. What's... oh... What in the Polish folklore is that? Can somebody explain? Because I feel like she's about to... he's about to dance Krakowiak or something. What's going on? The colors do remind me of Polish folk outfits, but it's also not it. That's not it. They're like, okay, we got it, but they didn't know what they were doing, so they just, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like Polish Spanish. That's what I thought about as well. It's like, are you going to eat pierogi or are you going on a corrida to fight a bull? I'm not sure yet. Let me know when you decide, okay? Who hurt you, Kabe? Who hurt you? Okay, yeah. In hindsight, I think this one... this one is not so bad. Okay. Oh, next one we have Misha. Misha? What's his name? Mika, sorry. Misha was my OC, sorry. He looked similar. Mika. And I personally really liked Mika's design. I'm not usually that fond of younger boys' designs in games because they're usually pretty boring. But when I first saw Mika, I was like, he's so adorable. He looks like a human version of Chocobo. If you don't know what Chocobo is, Chocobo are those like birds from Final Fantasy. Like, look, like this little fringe in here that I don't know if you can call it a hoge. He's like a little chiclet. And yeah, sure, his outfit is pretty simple, but I love the wings on his hood. I love that he's like a cartographer, so he has this kind of book with a quill in here. And because he goes on adventures and like he goes on expeditions, he has those very sturdy boots. I think that's one of the better designs, simple designs. OMG, you're right. I know. When I first saw him, I was like, Chocobo, that's Chocobo. That's Chocobo. And I think he also has this part because he's from the same family as Eula. So maybe I'm biased because I love Eula. Well, Eula's family hate her, so but Mika is cool. Mika is cool, and I loved Mika. I don't know. One thing I regret is that Mika came out so late, because even though he wasn't that well of a character to play or anything, I feel like I would have had so much more fun just running around with him. So he's nice for me. I'm a little bit biased, although what annoys me is that those two things are different. This annoys me. Once again, especially when they make a lot of elements very symmetrical. In here, I would say the symmetrical and non-symmetrical elements are well balanced. Like in here, those sword-like buttons, and here is a shield. I like that. I really, really like that. And the bells in here, they do make sense because they keep together his book of maps, probably. But this doesn't make any sense. Stop that. But yeah, Chocobo Boy. Moving on to the next one. I really like Mika. Oh, Baiju. Falls on his right knee more often. Maybe. So no diamond there, it fell. And Baiju's snake is very cute. Okay, I don't remember the name of the snake, but Baiju's snake is very cute. I like Baiju's eyes because they're like chill eyes, and you do know that I love drawing chill eyes. I love his glasses. And then I don't really. I like his cape with snake pattern. I like his hair, very nice. But the rest of the outfit is like, I don't know. It looks like he's wearing clothes that are too small for him. And you know, I have nothing against men wearing crop tops. Nothing. But in here, because of the pants as well, I think, it just looks like this outfit is too small on him. I think he wants your up. Absolutely. His arms, well, it's fine. In here, also kind of fine. I don't know how I feel about these torn elements in here because it looks like a transparent duct tape or something. I don't like him showing off belly button. Because in here, I feel like because of how tight the rest of the outfit looks, it just looks like those are too small of clothes for him. Maybe if he didn't have such a vest in here, it would look differently. But because of that, and also I personally am not a fan of this color palette. It's my personal preference. I don't think the colors work bad in here. It's just I don't like them. Do you have another outfit? No, I don't see anything. He looks like he had a healthy lunch. So for me, it's like, why? I don't like it. Sorry, the snake is goated, okay? The snake is goated, but the rest is... I mean, the rest. And I said what elements I like, but it's basically the cape and the hair, so he would have to change his entire outfit for me to be like, okay, now we Gucci. Longer top would be much better. I would change the shapes altogether, other than the cape. The cape is fantastic. The cape is fantastic. I mean, it's a cape. Well, it's a cape that's also a clothing, I think, but because it's so flat, it doesn't look this way. Or maybe it's just a cape. I don't know anymore. You never know with Genshin. Okay, that was Baiju. Oh, we're going to Neko Girl. And this one, was she the true kitty cat? Let's find out, because I do not remember. Kirara! That dark green color made emo. Sad. Listen, you don't have to be sad. Oh no, she was a fake. No, she was a Maneki Neko. Or Bakeneko? I don't remember. Double tails. I love double tails. We need more Maneki Neko or Bakeneko. I never remember which one is which. But I gotta say, it's probably one of my favorite Inazuma character designs, because it has everything that shape-wise just works. Look at her. Oh, so cute. Look at them. And the leg warmers. I love leg warmers. She has a talisman here. Kitty talisman. Amazing. The patterns. Yeah, the patterns could have been more toned down because like there are flowers and then there are squares. The squares are kind of connected to the kitty that she has, the livery kitty kind of thingy. But you see that those are different flowers. Here we have different flowers. Just choose one type of flower. But I don't know. I really liked like that she has this kind of vest in here, and even though she's showing off her middle part because she's so well dressed, it doesn't bother me that much. And this bow is fantastic. This bow is fantastic. Kind of idol style. Yeah, kind of idol style. Very idol style like if somebody told me, if I didn't know anything about Genshin, somebody told me this is a VTuber actually, I would believe them. Style her hair a little bit differently. I actually like her hair. I don't know. But yeah, I really like it. The color palette also fits my preferences, so Kirara goes to Noise. Because, you know, it's not good enough for Benga. So let's... Oh, wait, she has different outfit? Ooh! Oh! Okay. I love it. I love it. This is so cool. Hello? And also, she's probably one of the rare ones that doesn't have like heels. Oh my goodness, it's such a good outfit. I love it. I think I like it more than the original. A musketeer girl? Hello? Steampunk musketeer? Hello there? Beautiful, the hat! Holy! That's so fun! Oh, great, my chat is getting disconnected. Oh no. Show episode 3041. Wait, what? Now it's 10 out of 10. It is 10 out of 10. It's absolutely... If I could rate this one, I would give it goated. This is probably one of my favorite designs that I've seen altogether in Genshin. Holy, I missed out on something. Maybe it's better because then I would have spent money on a character I wouldn't be playing that much because her gameplay wasn't my favorite. Huh? Sorry, I got distracted, but I felt like I heard some flying around, and I was like, wait, where would it come from? That's... sorry. Beautiful. Beautiful Kirara. Oh my goodness, I was so excited about this one. Oh, and we're getting into Fontaine. So the region that I did not play at all. And we have a femboy. Linne. Top hat, amazing. The part of the cape, amazing. This badge, fantastic. The rest... Okay, the shoes are good. The shoes are good. The back of the cape in here, great. I just don't like how straight in here it looks. You know, it's like... I think if his shorts were puffier, it could have been better. Or make him sluttier and make his shorts shorter. In my home, flies are drunk at night, so they're easier to hit. Really? This is an interesting theory. Oh, and the gloves are great. But yeah, I'm not... And oh, what's this random frill in here? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the middle part. It makes the entire design look so awkward. If he had bigger back of the cape, the shape would have been so much better. Because of that, like, it's a huge hat, and then there's just something beneath it. I don't like it. It's way too awkward. I don't think it's why. I don't think it's bad, but I'm going to put it in May. Linne, you did not impress me. You have one more chance. I just... You know what? I think the shape-wise is better, but I just hate this red. This shade of red. Skinny guys really get on my nerves in this game. Oh, leave Mika alone. Mika was a wholesome chicken boy. Sticks don't look good for me. Arlecchino next. True Lord Arbiter, we already judged Arlecchino. Sorry, it was in the previous stream where I judged the other characters. But it's okay, because I don't think you will be disappointed. because she is in banger. Okay, so worry not. Worry not, she's in a safe space. Okay, so that was Linny. I wasn't very impressed with Linny. Now he's presumably twin sister? That's not twin sister, that's another fanboy. Sorry, we're going to get back to him later. Lynette. Lynette looks like she has no feelings at all. The design itself is very simple. She almost looks like an NPC, and I don't know if it's a good thing or not. It's pretty safe and stable design, but it's boring. Yeah, it's boring. It's just, she looks like an NPC. She has a different outfit? Oh. Yeah, no, this red pisses me off. This red annoys me. And it's... no. Ballet X Circus. Kind of. I think she was just supposed to be this, how do you call them? I've forgotten the word. Holy crap. It's just meh. Sorry, I had to drink some tea. My goodness, wait. I have to find the word because it pisses me off that I don't know it in Polish, in English, in any word. Gymnast. Gymnast? Not exactly a gymnast, man. I know what word I want to find, but I just cannot. Acrobat! That's the word! I'm so dumb! For acrobat! Acrobat! This is what... Clowning around, clowning around. Okay, so that was Lynette. Very boring, very uneventful. Next, we have Fremine. Fermine. Oh, Fremi... I don't know. French is not my strong suit. Come here. Freminette. And the first character to have freckles. I like his hat a lot. I like that he has some kind of funky little machine in the back. But the rest of his outfit is pretty simple. I don't like his shoes. I don't know. They look weird. Those elements make it look like if he was to take them off, he wouldn't just take them off, he would just disattach them and he wouldn't have feet. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. It's yet another... This is a boy. I'm not going insane, right? This is a boy. It's just... Yet another NPC-like design. Head awesome. Yeah, I think so as well, right? The part of the head is awesome. The coat is fine. For me personally, I just feel like because like the coat is the main thing, it could have been bigger, longer, and they could have like built a whole shape around it if it was like big, you know, like oversized. But they kind of, I feel like they thought they were too scared to do that, and they gave up on that idea and they just like went with whatever on the bottom. So it's kind of, it's meh. Fontaine doesn't really impress me so far. I'm not happy about it. Impress me, Fontaine. He's cute though. Hi, Odette. Hello. I mean, like if you say like he's cute, like half of the characters would be cute, I guess. We have Nuviret, a lot of people's favorite, a judge, a dragon judge. I like that he has those elf-like ears. I know it's like mostly to show like his dragon side, but I'm not... Yeah, his hair is fine. His hair is nice. I like that he has those kind of blue strands. I don't know what they are supposed to be. If it's like some element of the dragon or part of the hair. Not sure, but it's cool. The side hairpiece looks nice, adds up to it. These small, slight eye makeup, also great. But the outfit, the top is not too bad. I'm not the biggest fan of how many shades of blue are there. Once again, I hate when they add too many shades of blue, because here's a gradient, here's another gradient, here's another gradient, and then there's yet another gradient, and then we even added a little bit of red for some reason. His eyes looks amazing. Look at them lashes. Yeah, they definitely thought... I don't like to look at their faces because, like, on front, without the nose, they look kind of silly, goofy. I wanted to get to that point, so here there is something dangling and it's fine, but the base looks like a freaking pillar and it makes him look so stiff. Without this cape in the back, he would have been even more awkward. I feel like if those weren't that close to the body and flew a little bit more wild, it would look so much better shape-wise. And the shoes are amazing. I didn't take a notice at the shoes, but the shoes are wonderful. So basically what I do not like is this base piece. That we see the most of, because it makes him look like a stiff pillar. Pillar of Fontaine. maybe he is a pillar of Fontaine. He kind of is, right? I think. I don't know. And there's an alternative outfit. I like that they kept his hair more or less the same. But it looks like this is the outfit that he wears when he's like on a walk. So more of a casual outfit. If that would be a skin, I would be disappointed. I don't know if that's a skin or not, or it's some kind of event outfit. I don't know. But I like it. Like, this is how he could look outside of work. Just, you know, chilling, going to a park or whatever Nouvillette does. So overall rating of Nouvillette is okay. It's okay. If he didn't look as much of a pillar, I would have, and didn't have these many shades of blue, I would have liked him a little bit better. I'm wondering what he's wearing underneath, because he has like big coat. I think he... Well, we cannot truly see how it looks. For all we know, he can have like one piece kind of outfit. Probably a bunch of muscles. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so that was Nouvillette, and then going to his... oh no, his... that's yet another unofficial boyfriend. Unofficial boyfriend who is... Where are they? Oh... Ruthlessly? I don't know how to read his name. I give up. I give up. The Wolfman. And I gotta say, I love the color palette. Edgy, gray, black, red. Works so well for wolf-like man. Well, maybe not a wolf-like, but rather werewolf-like. I love his badge in here with a wolf. He's ready to like hit you with his fists. Amazing. The cape is nice. This is a nicely made guy where nothing feels like not of the element looks like he's boring. It feels like every single space is well developed. Look at his shoes. Look at them. So glam. Cool. And a weapon, that's why he has a lot of female fans. And also, are those scars? Or is this supposed to be like... I think those are scars. It's quite a lot of scars, a little bit of piercings. Yeah, that's one of the best male designs, I think, in Genshin Impact. Ruthlessly, or however you pronounce your name, you go in banger. You go in absolute banger. I think, unfortunately, he was... Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he yet another one who was a like physical damage type? Of course, Cryo. Cryo supremacy once again shows me that I was right all along. I think the design's really cool. I love the colors and his shape language is good. Yeah, absolutely. It just works. Okay, so that was him. Going to... And that's a little bit complicated. I think it's Furina. Yeah, so it's Furina, but from what I understood, like, there was some kind of thing where there are different designs because the Furina that was unplayable is one thing, and then the Furina that you can wish for is a kind of a different character, if I understood correctly, or maybe not a different character, but you know, like after some character development. Baiju isn't that bad. Because you're saying that Florke, I know he is. So Furina, I really love the top hat. I love the hair. I love the eyes. The eyes are probably like the strongest part of Furina. And her jellyfish, like her beautiful... The back of the cape, the back of the... Yeah, the back of the cape or the jacket, not my favorite, but the front is very nice. Feels royal, but at the same time playful enough. The shoes even shows that there's kind of, you know, jester-like element in here. The ruffles work so freaking well in here. Solid drip. Yeah, you got 2-in-1 and change her looks using charged attack. Oh, I see. That's how it works. I knew there was something about it, but I wasn't sure. And the Ahoga, of course. Beautiful. Furina, I love her. She's so pretty. And then there's this different outfit, which also it's also nice. I like both of them. I mean, I genuinely... Oh, and there's... Oh, I like this one. It looks like it's like she's singing in a music video or something. I mean, it's not the best. Okay, wait, let me... So this is the OG one. And then you changed it. Okay, I see the difference. I had to take a closer look. I would say, like, I slightly like this one. Actually, no, never mind. She doesn't have her jellyfish hair. I knew something was missing. I like both, though. I think it's a nice change. But yeah, this one looks like she's about to sing some kind of beautiful melody in a music video. You get what I'm talking about? It's kind of ethereal in the best way possible. Looked amazing. I know, right? Opera or something. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, the music is going to be a banger in Hololive when they change the outfit of the of the VTuber, right? In this kind of way. I really like it. So Furina goes to banger. Congrats, Furina. Are there any Archons other than you? No. She's the first Archon to ever appear in banger. Okay. Next one is... Oh, the one that looks like Pom Pom. No, that's not the one that looks like Pom Pom, sorry. And there's the other one that looks more like Pom, but she also kind of reminded me of Pom Pom from Honkai Star Rail. And I love monocles. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I love monocles. This one is fun. Her hat is beautiful. I love those kind of hats. Overall, I think it's a pretty neat outfit. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but you go, girl. And the shoes are extremely simple. I think the worst part about this design specifically is like the lack of anything in here. That's why, like, I wish... Also, I wish they could stop with like free armpits TM or something, but well, you cannot stop them, I believe. Deserve 100%, hell yeah. So that's Charlotte. And I think, yeah, the top is the best. Her top is she's just like a VTuber. The top matters, the bottom, not so much. The bottom, we don't have money for the bottom. She works for the newspaper, I see. So the quill also works in here pretty well. It's quite amazing how they managed to make this pink and turquoise work so well with the rest of the color palette. I am very impressed how they managed to do that. I would say it's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. You know? I think it had potential to be something better, but because it's too simple. Ooh, this one on the other hand, okay. Okay, detective. Okay, this, I would put this one in a banger because I have weakness, even though, like, once again, the bottom is still simple. I'm just a sucker for detective-like outfit. She kind of reminds me of Amelia Watson. Come back, Amelia. March 7th, ex-pom-pom, ex-detective style. Yeah, I see tanuki in this one. I think it's because of the bow looks kind of like it could be ears. But I also love this color palette. This, I call it steampunk color palette. I adore it. And I love steampunk in general, so amazing. Yeah, pretty solid for a 4-star character. Okay, moving on to... Oh, I think I'm not going to like this one. Navia. Yeah, for me, when I first saw Navia, is where I started losing hope for Fontaine. Because... You know... I feel like it's such a shame. Like, first of all, there are too many elements everywhere. Too many elements everywhere. I'm getting lost. Like, here, everything is stocked with small elements, bows. For some reason, those wheels from steering wheels. I don't know if they're called steering wheels or however they're called from the ship. More random things in here, more bows, more elements in there. A lot of gems here, gems there, gems everywhere. Overall shapes look good, but too many accessories. Yeah, she's too stocked. And one thing that I'm very mad about, as much as I think those shoes are beautiful, I wish we could have gotten like long dress. I know it was probably impossible due to the animation issues. It would be too hard to animate everything, but it literally begs for this skirt not to be that short. It just begs. Or maybe even like make it on the side longer and still keep the front a little bit shorter, but I'm mad. I don't think this design itself, like the color palette is beautiful. She's a mafia boss, so she gotta show off her wealth, I guess, lol. Yeah, but still, you know, this is a little bit too overcrowded. I didn't know she's a mafia boss though. White boots would look 3 times better than dark ones. I think maybe not exactly entirely white, but with white elements it would make them pop off a little bit more. That's I can agree on. So yeah, I don't think it's the worst design, but it's like meh for me because I believe that it could have been so much more. But here we go again. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Where is my tier list? There it is. Oh, this one kind of also looked like pom-pom for me. This one. Chevrus. Chevrus? Chevrus. I like that she has an eye patch. Oh, and she has a mole under her lips. Okay. I don't know what to feel about, how to feel about those headphones. What is that? The hat itself, okay. White Wanderer in meh. Well, that you would have to watch the previous one, but for me, Wanderer, male Wanderer, no, Wanderer, oh, sorry, no, you would have to watch the, sorry, I mixed up Wanderer with Traveler. Wanderer is in meh because I feel like the top tells different story than the bottom, and I so much more preferred original Scaramouche design, and I feel it was such a downgrade. She looks like a crazy one, little. She looks like she could shoot you and she wouldn't say sorry to anybody. I feel like she has just a little bit too much of I'm an NPC vibe for me to in any way feel any connection towards this character. In a way, she's a little bit too similar to Charlotte. I don't think anything's wrong with her design whatsoever, but it's just meh. Sorry, not meh. It's okay, meh. I don't know, it's like... I feel like they wanted to give her some sort of theme, but I don't see it. I'm just driving the train, don't bother me. Does she drive the train, actually? Because I don't know what she's doing. Like, from her design only, I couldn't see anything. Next one we have... Shanyun. Which, for me, no matter how much I look at her, she's a Bayonetta ripoff, and you cannot convince me otherwise. They were like, okay, let's make Bayonetta. Let's just make Bayonetta. But green. She's leading the army of Fontaine. Oh, she doesn't look like she looks like she's one of the soldiers, maybe, but leading the army? Hot Lady Rel? Yeah, it's not... I don't like how much green there is, because, like, you see, there's green on the bottom of her hair, and then it's, like, meshes too much with the green of the cape that is making feathers out of her. I feel like maybe if it was the other way around, like this would, the back would be black and the front would be, oh, maybe not the front. I think if they kept just hair strands, it would look a little bit better. Other than that, I don't really like the dress-like thing. It makes her look like a grandma, and I know technically she kind of is, but it makes her look like a grandma and not in a good way. I like the ties, beautiful. But this front side with... I don't know why there is this brownish pink or pinkish brown kind of thing. I don't feel comfortable with this color for some reason. It's just... the shape is not appealing to me. When I look at it, the shape does not look appealing at all. Light green with red. I don't know if it's like... This is yet another this tomato red that I don't like personally, and then of course, the glasses are of different shade, because why the heck not? So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Shanyun. I would say it's quite a mess. Personally, yeah, it's why. I don't... She's kind of like similar style to Baiju for me. Not for me at all. And then we have... Gaming boy. And... I'm not very impressive, is he? I'm not the biggest fan of the color palette. Once again, tomato red, we don't like it. I think that it's not bad, but I don't like it with this gray. I think with this green it works nice, but with gray, it's so off-putting. Chinese esport anime would have that MC. Yeah, kind of. I like the hoodie, because it has kind of... Oh my gosh. Stop that. It had this, like, this harder part with something dangling and the ears like thingy is fun, but I'm not a fan of the color palette. And the bugginess of it also doesn't look very appealing. He looks cool with his idol at night and he puts on his hood and gloves. Oh yeah, I've seen those, but unfortunately on default he looks meh. I won't put him in Y because I don't think it's... Although... No, I'm not going to put him in Y. He's not that much of a disaster. I think there is some stability in his design. It's just like the color palette that ruins it altogether for me. Goofy shoes. Yeah, the shoes are kind of goofy. But I think they were supposed to resemble paws, so I can see the... Like, it makes sense with him, like, trying to be like a dog or something like that. Good for dancing or something. Yeah, breakdancing. Okay, so that was Gami. Moving on to some Inazuma character. Chiyori. That's, once again, what I said about Inazuma is that a lot of designs are like very... Oh, that's just like short skirt, like dress like kimono. Something dangling in the back. Oh, she does have quite fancy shoes though, I have to give it to her. Full color palette. I like her hair. It's kind of crazy, but I like how she has like the flower theme going on. But other than that, she's just... You look at her and you just forget about her. Because she doesn't have any theme going on. I mean, I think her theme are flowers, and I think... I may be wrong because I have not played Genshin anymore when she came out. But I think she was supposed to be a designer or something like that. Like a clothes designer. Correct me if I'm wrong, because once again, I'm not fully certain about it. Cool design, but the face blends in a bit. The face is like nothing special. Okay, so she's a fashion designer. Oh, so I was right. I'm correct. You see, I get some information sometimes about Genshin, but not so much. It's like, it's okay. I don't think the design itself is that bad. It's just, it's forgettable. The color palette is very solid, but in the end, she's just yet another character that is out there. And there's nothing special about her. I saw this hairstyle in Fate series. Really? And then we have Clorinde. She looks like she's leading an army in an office style. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, the hat itself is not too bad. I don't know how to feel about this bluish strand. The outfit is pretty okay, although it's pretty boring once again on Tyson's. Nothing's happening. The shoes are fine. Amazing. The base outfit is okay. The cape, I like the cape. She's a champion duelist, so close enough. Champion duelist, whatever that means. They have some duels? She looks like she could have a beef with Nuvillet for some reason. I think maybe because like they're wearing their hair with bows. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Granny is slowly going gray. Maybe. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about her. What do you guys think about her? Because honestly, I'm kind of mixed. It's not bad, but it's not leaving me any impression on me, really. What is her alternative outfit? Oh, it's just a casual outfit or something? I don't know. Very underwhelming. Let's go back. I don't... Where to put you? I'm just... 100 pick for me. For me, I think it's okay. So for you, it's noise. No, for me, it's okay. Arcane outfit type shit. She fights criminals. If they don't want to go to prison, and if they win and not die, they're free. Oh, so she could have beef with Nouvillette if Nouvillette is all about justice in court, right? So I wasn't that far behind the entire how it could work. Like Caitlyn? Yeah, I see. Like Caitlyn. Chat, no, Grok, explain it to me, but in League of Legends lore. Thank you, guys. I knew I could count on you. So she's basically going for duels, while Nouvillette is like, justice has to be on court. So yeah, they could have a beef. I don't know if they had, though. Lamau. That's what you did for me. It is what it is. Okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, let me... It's interesting. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted for a moment. Moving on to the next one, which is... some kind of child. Small. Oh, we're skipping one? Or maybe that's... the... candy girl creature. I don't... You need to tell me, like, this, the water snail? Is it a dragon? A snail? What is it? She has a love meter, if somebody loves her or not. Does that work like this? Oh, she has a tail as well. I like it. Oh, I think she's like a water dragon or something like that, isn't she? The color palette is nice. I don't know how I feel about her having like pinkish gradient into her hair. I genuinely feel like the hair could be of different color. It could be more vibrant. Because all the other colors are way more vibrant, and it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like grayish. Melusine. Oh yeah, that's how I do remember that there was something called like that. So those are those water-like creatures, right? Yeah. Pecora, Skito, Pecco. I could see that. Now you're like, Grok, explain it to me, but in Hololive. Is she some sort of nurse? That's why she has this kind of nurse hat. And nurse like apron? If that's I mean, it's not a bad design. I still don't know what this love meter is for. But yeah. Ayo, gonna lurking. Hi, Sheepscene. So nice of you to drop by. Even if for a lurk only. I mean, it's a cute design. And then she has lacking coffee, so I guess this is some kind of collaboration then. I don't think they would be doing a logo otherwise. Her gen maid, Aqua, lent her Nurska. For me, it's like... It's okay. Even though it has a theme, something is still like not making me that impressed. I think she could have been cuter, but maybe that's also my personal bias because I'm not that fond of Kudere, and she looks like Kudere kind of character. Hi Portion, hello! How are we doing this fine evening? Okay, to the next one we go, because we still have quite a lot. Oh, now we're going to... What was the region? Natlan. Was it Natlan? Sethos. Or is he? No, I think he's still from Sumeru, right? This one. Ooh, I like his hair. I like his hair a lot. His hair is fun. It's messy, just like mine. It has some different color hair strands. Oh my gosh, he has similar hair strands to mine. It's just they are, at the end, they're brighter instead of darker. It goes the other way around. Crazy. I like his colors. They're very, like, Arabic royal. She's actually from Sumeru. You scared me for a moment. I thought I misgendered. But then again, it's just a guy. I feel like the top, once again, the top is well thought. Or maybe those things here, I don't know if they are no, I think those things are on hair. Yeah, this is too much. This is stupid. We don't want that. I like the top. I really like the color palette. But then the bottom is just random pants with random shoes. Not a fan of that. They need to try harder with the bottom. I know it's hard to design pants. I do know that. Because I tried so many times to make them more interesting, and trust me, it's not easy. Watching the GTA 6 trailer, I've heard that there's some guy that leaked some things, and he said that the game is still not finished and it's supposed to go, like, come out in 2 months, and it's still not finished. Is that correct? On Netflix. You picked out paths that are too small. Yeah. Unfortunately, he had so much potential, but ended up being an NPC a little bit. So, Setos, you're like, meh. I'm sorry, Setos. I wish you could have done better. I wish. Next one is... Oh, I know this one. She looks like Kanna Yanagi for me. Like, wait, let me do that real quick. Kanna Yanagi. These outfits specifically. Let me just maybe not dox my Twitter. That would be disastrous. Look. Kind of similar vibe, right? Wait, do you see? Do you even see? Because I don't... Oh, you don't really see that well. Wait, let me... Wait, I can move it around, actually. You see? Kanna. Yanagi. When I looked at this character from Genshin, that was like the first... Emily. That was the first thing I thought of. But I think this one is much more messy. Like, what's that? Why is it here? What's this? Everything, like the color palette was so beautiful until this shit happened. Why? Why? Why is this magenta blue in here? Why? Because she actually has longer skirt, which I approve of. Absolutely. Absolutely approve of. I don't know how I feel about her hair. I think I would rather for her to have some kind of bob or something like that. No, not the bob. Wait. Pella Emeralda Lugunica from ReZero, but she's calmed down. What? No, what? No. Oh. Would you look at that? ReZero watchers are fighting. Ban. I wanted to say like a ban, like well-organized ban. I think it would be much nicer. I really like this hat-like element in here. I wish she didn't have, once again, armpits out, because I don't know what's with the obsession of Genshin Impact always having armpits out, but it is what it is. I do not need for her to have this kind of almost nakedness, because now that I realize she's almost naked here, I think it's a little bit more of a transparent kind of material. I don't need her to be slutty. I need her to be like a fancy lady, librarian maybe, or something like that. And you're taking it away from me. Why? She looks like her, not at all. Well, I see that you do not agree with each other. I don't know what to do with that. So I'm like, meh. Unfortunately. I think it had so much potential. But there are too many elements that just don't work well for me. And I wish they made her more proper rather than they try to, once again, make her a little bit too sexual. Just like so many other characters. Oh, I know this one. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Mwalani! This one is from Natlan. Mwalani. Are those burns or tattoos? Because I'm not sure. But hey, we got some melatonin finally. I love... Is this like some kind of fish thingies? Or is this her hair? I really like the color palettes. I don't know what this puffer fish is there for, but it's cute. Oh, this seal is so adorable! Holy! I like hey fishy vibes. I really like that. I don't know how to feel about those things in here on her shoes, but I really love those little fishies in here by her big toes. And the shoes. Oh my gosh, she does not have like heels, almost. She's done. Oh, she's stunned. Gyaru. Very good one. She is cute. I really like her because she feels unique. So even though for me it's not a banger, she's nice. I like that how different she is from all the others. She has like those cute plushies. It works because she looks like this kind of cheerful kind of girl who loves to surf or something like that. I don't know. The fish elements are all over the design in the best ways. Her hairstyle is fun to look at. It's just... she's great. Oh, she even has fish in the eyes. I didn't... and a heart. She loves fish. She has to love fish. Top today for you. Okay. I wouldn't say top for me, but I absolutely like. I really like it. I think it's very unique, and that's something that, for example, lacked in Inazuma for me. Okay, now we have some mad child. Not mad father, but mad child. And that's Kachina. Kachina? Am I saying it right? I don't know. I mean, she has cute fluffy ears. I have to give it to her. Does she have normal ears? Wait, normal ear check. No normal ears. Okay, that's a plus. I don't know what kind of chinchilla or bunny she is, but actually she's getting bonus points for that. I don't know how I feel about her mittens when she's like, I believe, in a very warm kind of region, but hey, who am I to judge? Oh, she has even like pole-like patterns. I love her. I think she's a bunny. Isn't she a bunny? I mean, that doesn't look like a bunny, so maybe not. I don't know what she's supposed to be, but... I don't know what to think about, like, these color palettes. Everything works well, but then they added the blue, turquoise blue, and it kind of loses me here. Chinchilla! That's a no, but chinchillas have different tails. Chihuahua. Yeah, the design is fine. I wouldn't say she's like... I feel like she's tsundere in an annoying way. Is it noise though? No, I put her in... It's okay. Because there are some elements that I don't really like. But yeah, the ears, adorable. The tail, adorable. The shapes on top, pretty nice. And how they make her more puffy on the middle zone and on the bottom zone and like at the outer sides. It works well. It's just... these blue colors are a little bit off-putting for me. Okay, what's next? Oh, this guy. I've seen... Not this one. This is Gaming. We already looked at Gaming. I wanted to click this one. He looks like a gamer boy. Kinich. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. Yeah. Kinich look like... Hey, design a guy who will look like a gamer boy. His eyes are absolutely beautiful though, I have to admit. But other than that, it's just... I mean, the bottom... This is the first time the bottoms are more interesting than the top. On the guy's design. So, congrats. But then again, I don't know how to feel about this square-like, the Minecraft-like concept. I know there was quite a lot of, like, controversy how, like, the technology jumped into Genshin with Natlan's region. Like, from what I believe, he had some kind of skills that showed pixels and pixel characters, and people were like, "Oh, this is losing us this fantasy-like experience, and we don't like that." At least that's what I heard when Natlan came out, and everyone just hated on Natlan. And I think to this point, people still don't really like Natlan that much. For me, it's like meh. I don't know. I don't like this concept. It's like too bricky, and once again, it's just, oh, we need to add something on top, so we're just going to add those squares. Is it good enough? Yeah. I gotta admit, the color palette is really nice, but the concept itself is just not doing it for me. Maybe if it was different universe, I also would look at it differently, but because in my mind, we're still rating Genshin characters in Genshin World, and they decided to make the Genshin world a little bit more, I don't even know, like futuristic, out of nowhere. And a lot of people will say, actually, it's not out of nowhere, because in the lore, blah, 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 if you read the description of the artifacts, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't have time to read that. I'm not that interested in Genshin lore. So for me, when I remember fighting the Valin, you know, fighting a freaking dragon, being in a small town surrounded by empty fields filled with magic, and then you come to Nathan and like, let's play on my Game Boy. You have to admit something is off there. And go on the neck. He does have go on the neck. He almost has an XD. Oh, in here, X and D. Nathan almost made me quit the game for real. Still at work, so just stopping by to say hi and bye. Hi, Snake! Hello! Too bad he didn't succeed. Too bad. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad design. I think it's a bad design for Genshin. Moving on to the next lady. Okay, so... ear check. Okay. No double ears. She's a lioness for real, or tigress. Oh, panther. Cheetah. Cheetah girl. Cheetah. She is... oh my god, she's a Coachella girl. She's a Coachella girl. Holy. I hate this braid. I hate this braid. Is she like besties with this other character? Wait, let me... is she besties with her and stole her hair or something? She's not even from the same region. Maybe she's Vanessa. Maybe she's actually from the same region. Never mind. But yeah, it looks like she stole her hair or something. I'm not a fan. Once again, it looks like, okay, give me some bad girl. And they were like, can we do something inspired by Coachella girls? You know, glitter on ties, shorts, crop top, a cheetah girl. And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's all over the place. I hate it. And this braid, it's offending me. It is offending me. I only remember that hair cosplayers did a great job. I saw so many good ones. Okay, well, that's good for cosplayers, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it. It's just here there are random shapes in the back, and here you have squares, and here you have straight lines, and here you have thunder out of nowhere, then it's cheetah, and then once again this offensive braid. There are too many different things at the same. This awkward looking chain that's also in a heart shape for some reason. Triangles by ears. It's just more thunder. It's just too much. Too much of a different things. And I don't think it fits her that well. Funny that the tail is T-posing too. Yeah, unfortunately tails are also T-posing. Which makes things look so awkward. Yeah, this is why. This is why for me. I don't like it. Silonen, I don't like you. This not bride as the like lady trying to get a husband, but braid as B-R-A-I-D. Like the braid, but you're colorblind. Well, that's saying quite a lot. Okay, moving on. to her. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to think about it. So, a lot of feathers, that's one thing. Looking from her face, I would say hot, but the rest is like confusing me. I'm not... I don't like how, like, here she's fully clothed and here there's nothing. Don't get me wrong, uneven is fine, but add something in here because it feels so empty. Then she has this tail, it's kind of cool concept for her to have so many feathers, but... And here she has some talisman with feathers as well, but... I don't know. She's a demon, random blue and orange, random orange and blue, yeah. I mean, the blue is not that random, but, I mean, okay, when I look at it, yeah, the blue is kind of random. But I don't... Why? What's going on in here? She looks like all my exes with my bad decisions. Whoa, snake. Whoa. I don't know. I feel like they had a concept to add feathers, and it's like, add feathers, but other than that, and she has elf ears. But other than that, they did not know what to do with her. And it shows. And it just shows. This is terrible. Why? This is bad. Chaska. Chaska, it's bad. Let's... The next one. I don't think it's going to get better. Oh, it's absolutely tragic. It looks like your typical beginner male VTuber who thinks that he's going to look so cool and edgy. Heterochromia, random tattoo under the eye, half of the cape. It's torn, of course, and wings, more tattoos, random ass scarf, a lot of belts. Yeah, that will add up. And then the plainest ass t-shirt, vest, and pants. That are, of course, a little bit ripped because we need to be edgy. And then, you know, a little bigger boots. Yeah, I'm such an edgelord. And of course, I have to have some kind of weird ears because I cannot be just like a human. I have to be some sort of creature. It's like Saya, male Zaya done wrong. So mysterious. Wow. So amazing. No, this is terrible. What happened at this era of Genshin? One after the other. They're just... Why? They're terrible. This is awful. This... Like, admittedly, I can see there was some concept behind it, but they just gave up. They were like, throw anything. They will eat it up. Ororon? What's with the name Ororon? They named him Ororon? It gets worse and worse the more I look at it. This is terrible. I think this is like one of the worst designs that I've seen. Terrible. Let's move on. I cannot look at him. Oh, there goes the Archon, I believe. Mavika. The racer woman. Oh, Rune. I forgot about Ochrun. I forgot about Ochrun. Nice. At least here it's simple, but it has a concept. Flames, sun, skin tight suit. Does it look like fantasy anymore? No, but at least I see concept in here. Is it simple? Yes. But does it work? Yes. Also yes. But does it look fantasy? No. I really like the hair though. So, Mavika, go to Soke. I'm sorry, for me it's not noise. Is it not? I think it's too simple for me to be noise. I mean, her butt is glowing very nicely. I have to admit that. But zip it up, girl. Zip it up. You cannot zip... Oh my god. I now remember this outfit. Because people ask if the zipper goes all the way here. I remember cosplayers having hard times because a lot of cosplayers were asked if the zipper goes all the way down. Now I remember that. It's insane. It's insane. This is a gooner bait, you have to admit that. So for me it's okay, but I would say for some people it's banger or noise. Oh, yeah. That's why a lot of cosplayers, from what I remember, got quite uncomfortable. And it goes all the way down? I think it does. Yes, I think it does. I've seen one answer that they were like, my costume does. You can unzip it. So, very abai. Very abai. Okay, let's move from Mavwika to... This one I don't think I've ever seen. Like, ever. Citlali. Maybe I saw her, actually. What do I think about you? Looking from the top. Once again, the floating... I don't know, maybe she has magnetic brains, so they are floating like, you know, magnets or something. Maybe that's how it works. But suddenly we have some kind of alien-like creature, or that's how she... Like, what vibe she gives me. She's cute, just cute. Oh, you know her. The base is okay, but then there's this awkward tie-like thing. It's not exactly a tie, but you know what I'm trying to say. And then she's just... We don't know what's going on in here. Oh, I guess there are... I don't know how that works, because those are supposed to be shorts, but I guess they're going halfway there. It doesn't make any sense. If you think about it, that's why they covered it with random cape, which I'm not the fan of. The shoes are simple, but pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not very impressed at that. I think the color palette is very nice, though. I think the color palette itself is... Maybe this, once again, turquoise out of nowhere is too much, but the rest... She's a cryo. In what universe? She has alternative outfit? Oh, this one's cute. Kind of reminds me of Bibu's clothing. Oh, this one I really like. Oh, look at her. That's Fuamoko. This is Bibu. This one's much cuter. So. She came out with Ohrun. Ororon. Alma-chan. She's from anime. Alma-chan wants to be a family. Where are you getting those titles from? So, for me, she's meh. But this one would be... I think this one would genuinely maybe even noise, you know, if I rated this outfit. But unfortunately, I'm not. Hello, Richke! Hi! My queen grandma. Who? I watched them, so I remember the goofy ones. I see. That's how it works, huh? You remember the most weird ones. Okay. What do we have next? We're getting closer to the end, slowly. I want to finish it today, you know? That would be fantastic. Next one we have this one. Lanyan. It's the first time seeing her. Once again, bird theme. Can they stop with the birds? I know... this is like... wind. I don't remember. Aero? That was? Or something like that. Power? But come on, not all of them have to be birds. And with this one, I don't think they ever really tried too much. It's just boring design. Like, yeah, put her in a dress, some patterns, there you go. Give her a lot of silver though. Silver wings here, silver bird here, silver wing there. A lot of silver. But... yeah, then the shoes are just out there, random cape. I don't even... Is she from Liyue or where? Weird sleeves, yeah, the sleeves are whatever. They even didn't care about the bracelets. They just basically made them symmetrical, but gave her a bird wing once again, so yeah. Lazy. She looks like a yandere, I'm here for it. I don't know if she's yandere, unfortunately I know nothing about Lanyan, but she's just meh. Very boring design. Absolutely, it's so boring. Holy crap, they didn't try in here at all. Okay, next one is the one that for me looks more yandere. Maybe because of the eyes. Yume Mizuki Mizuki. If not for design, they started to just throw random ass names. What? Yume Mizuki Mizuki, are we for real? What? Oh, she's a Baku. And that's why the twisted... Okay, so Baku, if you don't know, and the mythology or mythological creatures from Japanese folklore, Baku is a creature that eats dreams or nightmares. Depending if it likes you or not. Well, not exactly, but, you know. So the Baku concept, goated. Oh, I like that the Baku is here as well. But... What's that? This... Is it her tail? Does she have a tail? Is it her tail? Does anybody know? It's concerning to me. I need to know. Mizuki, my beloved. Why is she called Yume Mizuki Mizuki though? It's bothering me. Her tail? Yes? Okay. Okay, that makes it better. I wish they had made her more puffy, because when I think about Baku, first of all, Bakus are really like round-like creatures and cloud-like creatures. So I wish they made her more fluffy. But she's going to get some extra points for the hair, first of all. And second of all, for the eyes. Third of all, for the ears. And fourth of all, for the concept itself of Baku. So that's cool, that because Baku is a very rarely used concept. Nimi Nightmare is also a Baku, from what I remember. So she'll be like in noise. I'm going to put her in noise. Just because I'm impressed that they used the Baku concept. She has this soulless look. I want to marry her. Damn, Snake. Mizuki. Okay, Erichka also likes Mizuki. I see. Sitari, Burb. Burb. Her name suggests she'd be a good Rakugoka. She introduces herself as if she were performing already. Ah, watashi no namae wa Yume Mizuki Mizuki. To, Mizu o nomimasu. Mizuki o hiru. Because Mizuki is also a swimming suit. So she could do a tongue twister for sure. Oh, now we're going for the cowgirl. Varesa, another controversial creature because, oh, she's fat. If that's how fat character looks like, it's crazy. And then another issue is like, oh, she's fat and she eats a lot. Insane. And she's a cow. So people were mad at her. But personally, I think her design is quite cute. Moo. Back to work. 07 Snake, 07. I think she's kind of cute. I don't know what you think about it, but the color palette is nice, very fitting. Maybe this yellow I would put more pastel or bright because it kind of looks, I don't know, a little bit off-putting. But other than that, I think it's pretty... I don't know why she has this thing. Maybe, you know, lore-wise it's important or something, but I don't really like those tattoos. Damn, is she fat and she's curvy. She has them curves. You see that, right? Discord moderator. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I think it's a cute design overall. If she's... Which I believe she's from Natlan. Then maybe I'm wrong. Then she's one of the actually good ones. I wouldn't put her in noise though. I would put her in it's okay. It's okay. It's an okay design. And her tail is adorable. Okay, next one. Who do we have next? Oh, the child, I think. Those hips ain't lying. And we have Jansson. I don't... The darkest of the characters. The darkest of the characters. And they made... her? That's her? I don't think we had any small boys, so I'm assuming that's a girl. But correct me if I'm wrong. She's from Natlan. Okay, so that's a girl. No, you're talking about Varesa. Not about Jansan. Why this Pokemon is... No, we're not saying that. We're not asking those questions. It's just... This design, other than this skull, has nothing on it. The darkest skin and... Wow, I didn't care. Surprising? Not so much. Probably her. She has something like brass, so yeah. It's sad, really. Not only they make the darkest skinned character a child, so the least interesting for most players body type. Maybe for better than worse, but still. And then they give them no theme. They just put some baggy dress-like outfit, random, once again, feathers, because that's native. Shaman, a little bit too weak. Maybe if the shoes were different, I would feel more of a shaman vibe. I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to do a shaman, they could have done so much better. Which is a shame, because I could see the potential in this one. But it's just meh. It's just meh. Next one! I'll start to not recognize them at all at this point. Oh, the chat. Okay, never mind. I saw the hat, and I always thought this looks so silly. Escoffier. That's her tail or something random? I think they really wanted to make her undergarments. You literally can see her. You cannot tell me those are shorts. Those are panties. You can literally look at her panties. This is crazy. She was supposed to... Oh, well, I think they watched Shokugeki no Soma and they took notes of... Oh, well, her underwear needs to be visible. We cannot undress her. We cannot go as far as they do in Food Wars. But we can make her underwear fancy as heck. Oh my, damn, okay. Her tail? Oh, you like Escoffier? Interesting. Interesting, Erichka. Interesting. I mean, I like the color palette. Maybe this turquoise not my favorite. I wish they kept with this darker tone. But then again, they tried to mix it up. Once again, nice ahoge. They literally cooked with this one. Would be better without cap. Yeah, the cap, maybe if they made it more floppy, it would look better. But it looks kind of silly. It looks like it's out of place. Like it's some kind of extra item that was put on her. Personally, I'm going to put her in meh. I don't feel the vibe. I gotta say, the best part is her underwear. And I don't want... I feel like a pervert saying that, but that's... You have to admit I'm right. You have to admit. And they can say those are shorts. I will not believe them. This is literally lingerie. This is... Or lingerie? I never know how to pronounce that. I think it's lingerie. I don't know. Whatever. Moving on to some space cowboy. Not exactly space, but a cowboy. Nevertheless. Yeehaw. Another a little bit darker guy. Ifa. Lazy eyes. I like it. The color palette. Pretty nice. Oh, the bug is fun. Oh, he looks like he's rescuing animals or something. So he has like a medical bag. He has a revolver. Some scratches on his arm. The hat is fun. I actually... Loki? Design fine. The cowboy shoes. The native-like bottom of the cape. It's actually a solid design. Here the pants also inspired by Wild West. Okay, the tattoo adds up. Okay. Actually, pretty solid. He has even like a plate or like, I don't know how to call it. But he's probably a doctor or something. Not saying anything else, not bad. Okay. Ifa pretty solid. sometimes they surprise me. When I like looked at him from just an icon, I was like, maybe not. Back nice and like the front, the boring shirt. The shirt is boring, but I feel like because there are so many things, like this thing is dangling out there. There is some belt added in here. And then there's a lot of things happening in here on his shoulders that it would just be too much. I feel like in here they could added something else, so the brown wouldn't like merge with these brown pants too much. So that's one thing that I do not like personally, but the rest is pretty solid. So I'm going to put him in noise. I'm going to put him in noise. Dr. House from Natlan. He's Dr. House, actually. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, wait, because I didn't check who's next. I absolutely do not know these characters. I know one, I think. Two. Dahlia. That's a guy, correct? Typical Genshin guy at this point. Added some cat-like ears so he can have some cat-like personality, but other than that, he looks like an NPC. There's nothing to say. Literally everything is symmetrical. There's no theme to it. He's just dressed up in some... I don't know if he's either from Fontaine or Mondstadt. Not even sure about that. Probably Fontaine. Now even crazier reference, he looks like Valhalla Kingdom Leader in one of the manhwa I read. Oh my goodness. Okay, I watched it and it looks like GTA 5 with mods. That means it's bad, right, Portion? It sounds like it's bad, the way you phrase it. The way you phrased it, it sounds bad. Or rather, for a game that so many people are waiting for, it sounds that it's not good enough. Yes? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, this is just meh. There's nothing in this design. It's just a design. A proper design, but design that shows me nothing. So let's move from Dahlia. But when it comes out on PC, I suspect it will be better. I don't know how long it will take for it to come out on PC. So there is a high chance. Okay, now we have this one. Skirk. Oh, is Skirk the one that attacked the siblings at the very beginning of the game? Or am I remembering wrong? Skirk is... I don't know. I feel like... there's nothing special about her. Another queen, you like her? Oh, this one is much better. This one gives me slay queen vibe. The previous one, not so much. Is it like the villain version? Because like I know there are some villain versions, like with Raiden Shogun, for example, right? This one's so much finer. My god, can you stop doing that? Please and thank you. This one's so much better. Ooh, this one also better. Yeah, I like when they add some dark elements to her. I don't know which one is which now, but I think like the first one that we've seen is the default one, so... I don't know about the other two, but we have to rate the first one, and the first one is not that impressive for me. I don't know, I feel like something is lacking. Like there's too little of black down there, maybe. Like in the shoes there could be something, or I don't know. She has too much of Emilia in herself, you know? She's too much like Emilia. I don't know. I feel very indifferent about her. I don't really... The shapes are so random. I guess it's supposed to be, in a way, random. She lives in Abyss. I think I've heard about that. But... Nah, not at all. I mean, white and purple. White and purple. White and purple. That's all I'm going to say. White and purple. I don't know. For me, she's just meh. I don't feel the vibe. For the design only, maybe she had some badass moments and everyone's like slay queen, but like looking at design, I don't feel anything special about her. As annoying as Amelia, that's true. White-haired lady, say, oh, Eric, I didn't know you had this kind of type. Okay, noting that down. Let's move on to the next one. I don't, oh, there. That, did I choose the right one? I think so, yeah. Huh. Okay. Is she some kind of mecha pilot? What's going on in here? Inefa. Is that already from Shneznaya? Oh, she's a mecha. She's a robo girl. I'm not that fond of double buns, personally. Robo lady. Every granny is yours, Eric. I don't mind the color palette, but I feel like the hair does not match the rest. You know? Like, if she had maybe black hair or something like that, I would feel like it fits better. I don't like the hair here. Kinda NPC face, that's as well. But I think that the concept is that she's a robot, therefore emotionless. But you need to work it well, like in Violet Evergarden, for example, to make it work better. Not cry, actually. Oh, what the heck is not cry, Florke? Explain it to me in the simplest possible way. I don't know what not cry is. So, I feel like the base is okay. Still quite NPC-like, but I just get so disturbed with the hair. The hair just don't match. So, therefore, you're going in a meh. Unfortunately, this is disturbing me too much to the point that I cannot like look at the entire design and feel satisfied with it. And she's also Electro. Are all mechas Electro? Okay, next one, some edgy MILF. Lauma. I like what I'm seeing so far. Okay. Amazing. I love those horns. They're amazing. They look wonderful. The face is hot. Elf woman. The bosom, very big. The flowers, nice. The nature. Okay, the design, pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, okay. I don't like the bottom here. I think this is the weakest part. They just like slapped too much in here. They slapped too much in here. We did not need that much. In the back, it could work. But in the front, it's just too much. Make it more... I feel like they could make the bottom less heavy. And she would look way better. Like, I need this ethereal vibe from her. Those belts are so unnecessary. We don't need those. Oh, they're holding on to the skirt. I don't care. The skirt can fall off for all I care. Ooh, she's nice. I really love her face. And the top is just like the bottom is just started to get too crowded. Once again, I feel like those shapes unfortunately take away this ethereal feeling coming from her. Notkrai is a region between Natland and Shneznaya, inspired by Baltic countries. Okay, thank you. Okay. And so it means Poland as well? Does it mean we are, for some reason, some kind of steampunk world? Without the bottom, it would be too risky of a car. Okay, that's true, but different, like flowy bottom, you know, more airy kind of thing. It's like less heavy shapes. And it would be nice, like long, delicate skirt instead of this part. Oskaguro. Okay. Let's put her in Soke. I would love to put her in Noise, but because of the bottom, I cannot. But Lauma, beautiful woman. I wish she had like more ethereal skin to take a look at, to compare how beautiful she could look in something else. Okay, now we have some Rory. I know. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this bolt. whipped around her hair. Her hair is amazing. This already gives her so... She looks like a VTuber. Oh my god. Look at those shoes. She has a tail? Wait, it's not a tail. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's wiggling. That's... This design is actually kind of slaying. Wait, but that's a character, like, it's not a child model, right? Like your typical small child model. It's an entirely different type of model. Or am I wrong? That's not your usual, like, sucrose or something, right? Cute. Flins in Polish, his normal attack is named Pocztowy Demon Spear. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. She looks like she could be a perfect VTuber. All I'm going to say. Pocztowy Demon Spear. Who thought it's a... Okay, that's actually a noise design. Something is lacking for it to be goated. Maybe because I don't know how this works. But it's a good design. It's a really good design. I really liked it. It's definitely memorable. And different for all the others. It doesn't look fantastic though, unfortunately. Okay, now we're going to Flynn's tone. Pocztowy Demon Spear, you're saying. I like his hair. I like his face, but genuinely, I don't think his design itself is anything unique. I definitely like the little lantern. I mean, it's not even that little. I like the lantern that he has. The outfit itself, like, it works, right? It works. It's very, you know, solid in this case. He's just an edgy lamp lighter. Means such. Damn, Eric, you swing both ways. I didn't know that. You find noise? He looks like a puppet. Who's Aoife? Which one was Aoife? You mean the doctor guy? Yeah. Perry the Platypus is great! Why do you hating on Perry? Smash. Flint is Vex Wrath? Cowboy, yeah. I like his design. I think it's very solid. In comparison to other guys, it's very solid. This one... Oh my god. Pocztowy Demon Spear. Demon Spear. I cannot... It's going to live rent-free in my head now. I mean, at least he works a concept of being emo, so I'm going to put him in noise. There you go. I would not put him in banger, as much as so many people would like him to be. Moving on to... Nefer. So that's Sumeru, I believe, or rather the desert of Sumeru. I don't remember if it was called differently. The thing about Nefer is that I know she's kind of like crazy dummy mommy or something like that from what I've seen from trailers. I don't like those green colors. I don't like them. The design itself is also very boring. I don't know. Like, nothing's happening here. Short skirt. She's supposed to be a 5-star? She's mid? Yeah. Yeah, she's supposed to be a 5-star. That's crazy. Yeah, that's... She's just... That's not it, you know? It's just lazy. There's no elements, just basically Nefer, like from Nefertitete or something like that, and they were like, okay, that would be enough. We're just going to draw her this cool tattoo by the eye, and everyone will see how Egyptian she is. The rest, whatever. Weird shape, very weird shapes. Why? Why? Like, the face and the hair is not too bad, but they just, like, threw random elements, like, oh, okay, once again wings, because, you know, But in here also those kind of wings by ears, but also let's add her some triangles, like pyramid-like triangles, but with turquoise. It's just the colors all over the place. I don't know, in here it feels like they tried to do the different concept, but then they're like, oh, but office lady, but hot. Then nothing on her legs, just simple, well, I would say simple shoes. And then the cape that's not even a cape, but just like bunch of floating pieces of material. This one, no. Just disappointing. Disappointing. Okay, next one we have this one. Jahoda. I don't know. But she has a compass theme. It's a little bit of Jinx in her, I see. I like her hairstyle. I really like the goggles and the beanie. They're fun. The star eyes also pretty nice. Jagoda? Maybe it's Jagoda, maybe. Jagoda. I don't know how to feel about her. They tried to make Jinx on her own, but not really. I don't... It's getting harder and harder, because like I don't know what to think. Like there's a plus and minus, and we all know how it's... it goes plus i minus to jedyne, co słyszę. Anyways, sorry. Polish. Yeah, she's basically a compass magnet kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like there are too many concepts at once. Jalapeno, jalapinto. I know, we all know how it goes. I don't know. I feel like if they went more for these red and blue instead of adding like brighter blue and pink to that, it would have worked so much better. Or the other way around. And instead they were like, those are the same thing, but toned down a little bit. It should be fine. It's not really. Just getting ready for a trip to Bieszczady Mountains. Mayhaps. It's just meh for me. I think there was a good concept behind it, but it didn't work out. So we're going to move on to the next one. Durin. Some kind of dragon boy? Okay. I can respect Dragon Boy. He looks like a dragon prince, okay? So, even though very simple design, the heart here kind of slays. Looks like Kingdom Hearts kind of thing. Okay. My boy, for some reason, I had a feeling Deeper will approach it this way. He looks like a demon prince, basically. Like demon dragon prince. I like the back in here. Like he has something sticking out in here. I don't know what's this exactly supposed to be, but it's kind of cool. But he lacks an element of uniqueness. Oh! That's much cooler! Okay! Give him wings and he... Yeah, now we're talking. But I guess he's wingless by default. Why? Why? But he's not landing in why. He's landing in he's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just, I feel like there is a lack of personality in this design, but at least the concept is simple. And the colors work, the color palette is nice, it's pleasant. Don't like it when hair blends with outfit. You mean in here, like the hood goes a little bit too similar to the gradient of the hair. Yeah, I agree. They could have changed that to like much darker, like black color or something. No, black wouldn't work here. They could go fully pink or something like that. So it wouldn't merge like that. And they could make his end of the hair darker. And it would work well, I think. But yeah. Not the worst one. No, not my favorite, but not the worst. Okay, next one. This one. Overall, he looks bland, vague. I think because, well, he's the only dragon boy on the list. For me, he's okay. But yeah, there is a little bit too much. That's why he's not in noise, because he is a little bit too simple. And then we have Zebai. I no longer know where she could be from. Once again, a moon. This is one thing that I hate, that Genshin keeps reusing the same concept. So like bird concept, 5 or 6 times done. Moon concept, like 5 or 6 times done. It's kind of annoying. Because from the... I don't know. She's from Liyue? She's from Natlan? I don't know anymore. Or maybe she's from Natlan but living in Liyue. White horse adepti from Liyue. And it's called Zebai? Okay. So I guess... I don't know. I mean, the color palette is nice. I gotta admit, the color palette is nice. The 4 elements give a little bit to uniqueness to her. I like the yellow hair streak. I don't know how to feel about those earrings. I think it's a little bit too much. There's already so many things happening in here. Once again, I think the 4 elements are... I wish maybe this skirt would be a little bit different. Also with fur, something like that, to add up to the entire design. But other than that... Maybe if the shoes were entirely brown or like gold or something like that, because I feel like her entire design blends into one shape too much, one color too much. Like it goes gradient from like green to white, white in the middle, green on the outside. If it was more evened out, I would like it better. But it's like, it's okay. It's an okay design. Zebai, okay. Priestess maybe, but like a dragon blends, don't like it. Liyue. Okay, next one. There are a lot of small boys. I mean, small boys. Iluga. Well, he looks like your typical Russian boy. I don't know what to... Well, he has a coat. He has a turtleneck. That's for some reason is breaking in here and the belt goes there. It's confusing. And the belts go there as well. Well, belts everywhere. And it's ripped apart in here for some reason. Then there's a belt out of material, even though he has a lot of normal belts. But no, we gotta be special. And then the shoes are cute. But it's because I like leg warmers. That's what I'm saying this. Then we have... knee pads for some reason. I don't know what. Maybe to fall into snow comfortably. This is just random Tiny Bunny DLC. Kinda. Meh. There's literally, I don't know. I look at this character, I'm like, who you are? Are you sure you're a playable character? Because you look like yet another NPC. What's going on? I feel like they went from, like, Natlan was an era of terrible designs. And then Shneznaya started coming out. Or, like, Not Cry, whatever. Those two. And they were like, okay, now we're going to make NPC characters. He sells cigarettes. I could actually see that. You know, I could believe you 100%, Eric. Sasha, where are you? Sosička. Что ты делаешь? Basically. Oh. Varka, the disappointment. Oh, let me talk about Varka. So when Varka was first mentioned, I was like, oh, he's going to be a hot older guy. You know, like a little bit of a scruff on his beard, you know, a lot of scars, thick eyebrows, you know, strong man. And what I got instead is a himbo. Blonde himbo. Admittedly, it's not the worst design, but the color palette is nice. Varka strong! Skip. Varka 0%. Yeah, he's Varka. So I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. He was supposed to be leader of Knights of Favonius. I thought an older guy, you know, it's like, oh, finally we're going to get an older playable guy, you know, like absolutely older. Nope. 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 For me, Varka in the end he's okay. He's okay. It's like, I think I just appreciate his eyebrows too much. And he's okay only because of those eyebrows. Because this is one thing that I really wanted from his design, to has like thick eyebrows. And this is like literally the only thing that I guessed right. The rest is a disappointment. At least they made him a new character model and he's kind of buff, you know? Well, but we don't see. We don't see though. I mean, on arms you can slightly see. Feeling bad for Ito, yeah. F for Ito. Sometimes you wish that they would revamp the old models, like, you know, there are characters who need that. Absolutely. There are characters who need that. But they don't do anything because they don't care, like... Bro, why? Like, D-Look with his baby face? Fix him. Look at Varka's face. This is a masculine face. Why is D-Look looking like a girly girl? Okay, next one. Oh, this one... This one was hated on by this girl who got hated on by the entire Genshin community. I know this much about her, that she's kind of like obsessed over cute things. She has tattoos or stickers, I don't know. Cute backpack, very cute. And wings. I think this is the first wing something character. She's cute, why does she get much I mean, I don't think she gets much hate. It's just this one person who made a video on Genshin hated her because she thought she's like a disgusting pervert because she was fawning over a little girl, the Melusine design, the small one, the nurse or something like that, and she thought it's creepy and she like started calling her you know, like a creep or something. I don't know if the stronger words didn't come out, but I think it was towards other characters, so I don't want to mix it up. Yeah, this was this thing. I like the design, I like her, she's cute. So that, I think that was the thing. I'm not fond of those tattoos or whatever that is. I'm not fond of them. But the rest is fine, it's decent. It lacks some personality to me, and once again you have the same shape. You have those boofy sleeves, then empty space because armpits, and a necktie that covers up the chest crack. And that's about it. I like how her skirt is lustrous, so maybe that's what they tried to do here, but I think it's because I really like the bottom of the this crystal is good. I don't think we needed that tattoos. Or if you wanted to do something like that, like you could make like singular diamonds that are also lustrous, and it would look a little bit better. I wish they have done something like that. And I wish her hair color was more in the pinkish direction, like this part of the ends of her hair in here, and her bangs in here. But other than that, it's a fine design. I don't feel as strongly. It's cute, but I don't feel that strongly about it. It's okay. It's an okay design. It's a crazy take by the Genshin community. Like, third of the Genshin community is creepy. Yeah, this girl. So the problem with this video, literally, if you Google it out, you probably would find it. But like, the most hated video by Genshin community. If you wrote that down, you probably would get to the video. So the problem with this video was not because like the girl was criticizing Genshin quite a lot, right? And to be fair, a lot of Genshin fans were agreeing with some of her points. But the issue was that if you put, because she did like a little bit of a mix-up, she talks about this and that, and the worst part is when you put away how she talks about female characters and how she talks about male characters. She's literally glorifying male characters, while female characters she finds creepy, over-sexualized, and you know, all the issues are with female characters. Male characters are innocent. And I think the worst part was that she said something along the lines of Dottore being misunderstood, but Arlecchino is being a groomer. And people were like, double standards, what? So I think that's why people started hating on the girl, is because when you put those two, like how she was talking about guys and how she was talking about girls, it's kind of let the entire video look like a joke. You know what I'm talking about. It's just basically when she's like, oh, this woman, she's only here to be sexual figure, she's almost undressed, blah blah blah. And it's like, but then there's Flint, he's so handsome, he has such a deep story. And this was basically how it sounded like, if you compare it right next to each other, because, you know, she talked about all different kinds of things, but if you cut out those elements and put them together, you could see the problem within her approach. Okay, I got distracted explaining you some video of Genshin. I'm not even in Genshin community. How do I know that? Oh, right, because my TikTok was flooded with it. Oh, there's some Nicole Rain. Huh. She looks like she would sing a song to cheer up the crowd, you know? It's not a bad design, admittedly. I don't know where she's from, so if you could help me out. She's an elf. Elves are fine. The color palette, solid. I really like how orange works well with this blue and white. And then they added a little bit... Oh, okay, what's that? Okay, wait. So for a moment I was like, am I seeing something I don't like in here? Never mind. I like her. She's also cute mommy. Yeah, I really like her. Like, when I look at her, I feel like, oh, she's an elf, but it's like a responsible elf figure. I love Nicole. She's a witch and an angel. Wait, both? Both at the same time, Florke? Oh, and she has a star pattern here. Is she some kind of like Friends of Alice or something? I like her. I really like her. I think it's like, the design is nothing special, but maybe because she has long dress, which currently doesn't happen as often, apparently. It's nicer to look at her. It's like, oh, this one is not overly sexualized. We once again, of course, have armpits out, but you cannot do much about it. And the hat. I love the hat. I really do love the hat. Literal angel. Oh. Angel of darkness. Okay, so let's put her in noise. I like it. She's one of the Alice crew. I had a feeling. The hugs. The hot hugs. HH Club. Who's next? Witch, because she collects people's hearts. Haha! I see what you've done here. Oh yeah, the yandere guy. So we can all agree quickly that this is an NPC and we can move forward, right? Nothing about this character is showing anything. The eyes have nice color, but other than that, they just put him in typical Knights of Favonius outfits and go your way, Loan. Go your way. And just like that, you're going in meh on my way. He can be friends with, who was he? Iluga. Yeah, they're both. And he's a 5-star? This is a joke. This is some sort of a joke. You're literally on the same level of boring. Yandere boys keep. Okay. Okay, let's move forward. We have 3 more. Only 3 more. At least 3 more that I have on the list. We can go through others, but I cannot judge them because they're not on the list. And I didn't want to look for a new list because it would be too much of the pain in the arse. Okay, some punk child. Prune. I mean... Okay. Okay. Why does she have a bone? Is she a doggy dog girl? I mean, she does have like dog schools or something like that. Kinda, yeah, it's just kinda cute. Very simple, but kinda cute. Nothing extremely special. Okay, skip, yeah. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. Girl Vexra. Eric, not everything has to be Vexra. Frun got a big hammer. She's kinda cute though. Oh, big hammer, nice. Big hammer. And then we have, what do we have? This, oh, Odette, that's Odette, right? Odette, yeah. Okay, I talked about Odette a little bit. So Odette, obviously based on Swan Lake Odette, so we can clearly see the Swan Lake theme in here, the ballerina. The swans are literally in here. A little bit of glitter, very nice. I like the lustrous element of her dress as well. Look at how nicely those hearts are done. Holy crap. But there is this one thing. Why does she not have ballerina shoes? Why? Shneznaya. Yeah, Shneznaya. Of course it's from Shneznaya because Tchaikovsky was from Russia. So Odette also has to be from Shneznaya. I like corset. I mean, I'm just mad that she, like, they could go more into ballerina, give her the entire tutu and all of that. So I feel like, the way they could approach this topic, this concept, would have been so much better. But they didn't do it. So I'm like, a little bit mad, unfortunately. Ballerina in high heels. Yeah, that's insane. It's so stupid. And a lot of people called that out. That why? And you know, the worst part is this thing. She, in the trailer, she steps on her toes. If she steps on her toes, where do you think these elements... I cannot go any closer. These elements digs into in here. This is so stupid. Like, she literally couldn't do that in those heels. This is so stupid. Like, you had one job to make a freaking ballerina and you failed in a way. So we're going to the last guy for star. Heels were used in classic Russian ballet in 18th century. Yeah, but they definitely didn't have this back element that would dig into your leg, right? And then there is Alyosha. Alyosha. And Alyosha is an NPC. What's with them giving this character only one glove and one white, one black? And it's in 30% of characters. As I said before, Genshin hates when everything is symmetrical, so they have to change something. And if it's just a color, then so be it. NPC, yeah, he's an NPC. So, yeah, that will be the last one from our tier list, so it's meh. So, as we can see, Banger, we have Arlecchino, we have Noel, we have Beidou, Clegg, Ganyu. I'm trying so hard not to forget the names. Hutao, Yura, Kazuha, freak. Kujosara, Ito, Shenhue, Kuki. Oh gosh. What was her name? The crazy... I forgot. That was Nilu? Rios Leslie, or however you say his name. And Furina. Crap, I forgot. Dori! Alyosha, what? My queen Furina. Then in noise we have these guys. I'm not going to say all of their names because right now we're getting into the territory that I may forget a lot of those names. Then it's okay, which means, you know, the designs themselves are not so bad, but there's something lacking. Sometimes it's personality, sometimes the concept, sometimes just in general I feel like I cannot put them any higher. And then we have a lot of meh characters, which a lot of them look like NPCs or something. And why is basically the designs that I feel like they're disgusting. Something is very disgusting about it. And then there's Aloy, of course. We can still check out the characters that we didn't see because I still want to see them. Which one we did not actually these four, I think. So let's quickly check them. Vodyanica. Oh, ooh, she's cute. I like her. So Vodyanica is probably like our water nymph or something like that, right? The one that lures people into the lakes and waters, rivers to drown them. I like her. She's cute. I mean, the design itself is... I like that she has like kind of a microphone or something in here. But her face is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. So So that's her. Here we have Vesna. She looks like Kirito's cousin from Alfheim Online, and I cannot unsee it. Stop it, stop it. She's decent gold for you. Oh, she's a Rusauka, so yeah, okay, close enough, close enough. I cannot, this is Alfheim Online. Leave me alone. Yes. Fuck off, Vesna. We don't like you here. Who's this guy? Valeri! Okay. Okay, Valeri doesn't look anything special, but I don't know. He kind of nice on face, you know? He looks like a guy who could become my husband and just, you know, I would have a happy life. I really like his avatar here. He looks nicer in here in 2D. But then again, I can't wait for Florka to write something like, oh, actually he murders everyone. Change his face, yeah. Dude, he looks so handsome in here though. Then there's this guy. Who's that? Mitya. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. This is the... He saw things. Some astrologist or something? He's like Copernicus and drugs. He's a ghost of Copernicus, guys. What the heck? And I didn't check Alice, I don't think so. I like... Oh, maybe we did check on Alice, I think. Never mind. Yeah, I do remember checking on Alice. Forgot about that. Furina grandpa. I mean, yeah, the hairstyle is kind of... But the look in the eye, haunting. Is there somebody we skipped? Is the... question mark? No, I think I've seen everyone. I mean, there are those other things, but I don't think I care enough to check them. I don't know who they are. I mean, we can check, I guess. Oh, this candlelit reveille mannequin, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, there are some... I won't know what they are. Who they are. I mean, we can look at this insane guy, Rerir. Rerir kinda slays, though. Rerir kinda slays. What the heck? Who the heck is Rerir? And why does he slay? Oh, this is terrible. Why? Who has done that to him? No, give him back. Give his personality back to... Oh. Oh, he can get even more edgy? What? Is there any crazy meal? Sorry, forgot it's Genshin. Smash that. I mean, this is hot, but this is not. Now I kind of remembered that I saw some kind of meme with that because of that. Is there somebody else that's worth checking? Here, there's... Oh no, never mind. This is like a mannequin. There's a furry for you. Sheepskin, just for you. A furry. I know how much you like them. Damn! The furry is thick! Holy! I did not see that coming. Listen, okay. That's Voywolf Hunter. Okay. Awuka. Crazy. What are they doing in this Genshin game? What the heck? Where are those? Moon Sisters. Okay, Moon Sister, kinda nice. Moon Sister number 2. Apparently they don't have names or something. And Moon Sister number 3. Looks like Shalerina. Those who know who Shalerina is. Well, only some of the polls. Okay. Moon Sisters, I don't know who you are, but kinda cool. I guess that would be it. That would be everything. Who you are. Seleno. Russian, very demure. Okay. One of the best designs for real. I'm not into furry, but is she crazy at least? This one could be crazy. Okay, I think that was it from me for today. And I think we finished at the perfect timing, so hey, there we go. Yet another tier list of designs from gacha games is finished. If you have any requests, from what game should I do the next one? The next tier list, let me know. I will try to look up into that and see if there is a good enough tier list and some sort of encyclopedia of designs that I could support myself with to make this kind of content further, because I love doing that. It's fun for me also to check out those designs to see how much artists get paid for doing terrible job, or how much more they should get for creating the most remarkable designs that I've ever seen. Star Rail Prague. That was good. Holodori designs. Dude, Holodori designs, no, there's too little of them, first of all, and second of all, I don't know. There's too little of them. And also, the problem with Holodori is that I don't feel confident right now judging designs of VTubers. A lot of people do that, but you see, I feel like if you say something bad about any design, you're immediately going to come out as mean. Even though you can give enough warnings to say, hey, I'm going to be constructive, I'm not going to be mean, people will always see criticism, some of them, as being mean, so I would rather avoid that. And you see, whenever you see like rate my design, or like I'm going to react to your designs, it's all about positivity, and I'm not like that, you know me. I'm not like that. So I don't think I'm going to do that. So Star Rail, you're saying Star Rail. Okay, we can do Star Rail. I think the last character I've seen in Star Rail, or I pulled in Star Rail, was Boothill. So Boothill was his name? I think so. So I'm probably going to see designs that I've never seen before, so that's going to be exciting. Thank you so much once again for today. Have a lovely weekend. I will be out for the entire weekend, so we'll see each other on Tuesday. And expect not to have any shorts on Saturday. And I don't know what about Sunday, but on Saturday I'll be busy, so I won't have time to upload anything. Saturday is free for me. Have a nice one. Until next time. Oh wait, should we? I would forget again. We should go to somebody. Oh, we should go to somebody. I should raise somebody, right? Right. Toto. Before I forget. But who should we? This is the worst part. Is there somebody that I follow that's... Let's go to Dianco, okay? I don't want to think too much. Let's go to Dianco. She's collabing with Alicia Dalontano, Ori Lunami, and somebody I personally do not know, but I'm pretty sure they're a great person if they're collabing with two of the girls I really like. So thank you once again for today. Until next time, stay